let's look at this. Let's just think about the tree. So a little bit on the tree. So the tree it's small, about 20 to 30 feet high. I'd say 25 is really maybe biggest I've seen. If it's 30 feet high, you begin to suspect that it might be a thorn apple instead. And not all of them are thorny, but most of the hawthorns are thorny. Right now, okay, this is interesting. The hawthorn is a tree that's developed late in it's evolutionary wise, it's still young. It's still developing. And because of this is rather incredible. But there are about 1,000 species of hawthorn in North America. And botanists say this is because a new young plant kind of has a genome that's not yet formed, and they just have many, many varieties, and and species and different genetic variations that they're learning to adapt. This Crataegus, the hawthorn genus, is learning to adapt, and so 1,000 species. I know there's something like 35 in Minnesota alone, and we don't have a really happy climate there for we have about 30 trees, I think, but not including the species like that are kind of off-brand, but there are just innumerous hawthorns. Now, there are official hawthorns, Crataegus, but that doesn't matter so much. The berry of virtually any hawthorn can be used. It's funny, there's only one black-berried hawthorn that I've ever heard of. At least there's only one in North America. That's a native hawthorn of Washington State, and it's widely grown as an ornamental because of the color of the berry. And lo and behold, at one time, the forest stretched from Washington to the Midwest, and there's a population, same species, in Upper Michigan. So just a coincidence, just one of those little vestigial populations left over from when the forest reached from one end to another. The birds flew around with it and kept these little pockets going. Okay, so 1,000 species, that's pretty interesting. I was once in France teaching with my friend Yulia Graves at her place in Limousin province, and we did a plant attunement, and I couldn't have made this up. It was so strange. Hawthorne said to me, "I'm taking lessons from the oak on how to be a tree." And I said, I don't know that it listened to me, but I said, "Well, good. I'll check back on with you in 100,000 years from now, 100 million years from now, and we'll see how that's going." Because these evolutionary things are so slow. So I thought, well, that's interesting, but I don't know where I'm going to be by the time but it does kind of resemble the oak a little bit. The leaves are kind of cut in, and it's got that kind of hardy look, and it kind of grows slowly and carefully.